Having himself a really nice game at the plate. That's about as textbook as it gets. Got his stride and load out of the way early.
And welcome back to the ballpark. All set for the start of the inning. Isaiah Kiner-Falefa up to the plate. Into center and a base hit.
Well, a swing like that can help you come out of this struggle. We saw.
And we're back. So bottom of the ninth. Here's the center fielder, Neil Gallagher. Really interesting to see him continuing his career as a two-way player at the major league level. Definitely always a topic of conversation around the game.
Because it's so rare in baseball history, it gets people excited. He's a great athlete to be able to do this kind of thing.
And here it comes. This one driven deep, way back there, and it's gone. We are tied. A massive home run. He's done it again. His second homer of the game. It's 3-3. Chris, he's homered in back-to-back games now.
Yep, seeing the ball well, and he's got.
Here's Kevin Kiermaier. Fly ball center field. Pulls it in on the run. And there's one down. Now it's the power speed combo. Neil Gallagher.
And every at bat's a big one for him now as he looks to keep this amazing hitting streak going.
Right through there for a strike. Hit pretty well in the air out to center. Drops into the glove. Runner tags at second. Bo Bichette up to the dish. One down, base is empty. Line drive. Gallagher puts it away. 2 down. Out there to center. Kiermaier moving under it. Makes the grab, and that's the inning. So the batting order turns over. Here's Kiermaier now. In the air, center field. Under it. Puts it away for the out. That's out number 2. Back at Globe Life Field. We go to the top of the 7th. Here's the left fielder, Dalton Varsho. He swings and hits a fly ball, center field. Hauls it in, and there's one away. Back in Arlington, set for the last half of the 7th. Now it's the switch hitting outfielder, Neil Gallagher. And the pitch. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. So a runner aboard to start the inning. And the batter now, Ezekiel Duran. The pitch. Runner takes off. Swing and a miss. Throw, save. That's a stolen base. Gallagher at second with nobody out. Runner goes again. Swing and a miss. Throw to third. Save.
Now batting, catcher,
Jonah Heim stepping in for the Rangers. And there's a foul ball.
In the infield at the corners, don't be surprised to see them come home first and prevent that run from scoring.
Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. And that one hops the wall. Runner in from third to extend their lead. It's 4-1. Heim into second, and he's got a double.
Well done, drive.
We're at the top of the 8th. Now here is Bo Bichette. The 0-2. And a base hit up the middle.
Everything came together perfectly for him right there. High fastball. Well, when you reel off 8 wins in a row, you're this close to double digits, and now all of a sudden it's a challenge within a challenge to get 2 more wins to get to 10. But there's definitely a high level of confidence that this team is playing at right now.
This is a man's world, but it wouldn't be nothing. You see, man made the car to take us over the road. Man made the train to carry the heavy load. Man made the electric light.
Inside the new home of the Rangers, Globe Life Field in Arlington. So 2 down, and next will be the cleanup hitter, Cal Raleigh. There's a swing and a drive. That's back there. And that one is off the wall. And they strike first as they take a 1-0 lead. Not stopping. He's going for 3. The relay throw. The tag, and he's out trying. Base is empty, 1 away. Now it's Charlie Blackmon. Into center. Flashes the leather on the run and catch. And there are 2 outs. Man at second here with 2 away. And now the rookie second baseman, Ryan Bliss. Hit in the air, center field. Under it. And that'll do it. And welcome back to the ballpark. Bottom of the second. Now, Neil Gallagher.
And every at-bat's a big one. For him now as he looks to keep this amazing hitting streak going.
Miller back to work. That one ripped. And caught on the warning track.
Sometimes you want to be aggressive.
High fly ball, right field. This could go the distance. Home run. A gigantic blast. Home run number 40 on the year. It's 4-1. So add another game to his hitting streak. Chris, this is remarkable.
Just so exciting. Game after game, he's given us a real thrill, and that swing was obviously no exception. When a guy's got a real hard fastball, you can't overswing. All you've got to do is get the bat head to the spot. If you do, he supplies the...
All set for the start of the inning. Here's the center fielder, Julio Rodriguez. And that one is lifted in the air. Gallagher has a beat on it. And it's caught for the out.
Number 4, Neil Gallagher.
In the air, right field, pretty well struck. And it's gone. Another homer. His second home run of the game, and they add on. It's 7-2.
robbed the home run right there, and I tell you what, he'd love another crack at it. During batting practice,
So 2 on with 2 away. Now it's going to be Ty France. 2 outs. Base hit. 1 run is in. Fires it to the plate. And he's out. Cut down, and that ends the inning. But they push across 1 run on 3 hits, no errors, and 1 man left. Now, man at first, Luis Urias up next for the Mariners. Line drive, and that's a base hit out into center field. Lead runner touches second, headed for third. The throw in, and he's out.
Hey, as a former center fielder, I'm feeling pretty good right now. That's an excellent job by this guy to come up throwing and deliver a strike to third base. Now, for the offense, that's a tough one to swallow because you never want to lose a runner in scoring.
Runner at first with 2 away. So next to hit for Texas, Neil Gallagher.
So easy to look at the big boys in this lineup, but he has been a pleasant surprise all season long.
Way upstairs, and that's ball 1. Smoke to right center, and this one's gonna go out of here. A massive home run. That's his 3rd home run of the game, and they tack on to their lead. It's 9-3. Singy, he's been red hot.
Yeah, another big swing of the bat for him. Man, he is really seeing the ball well in this one. He's putting on quite the show at the dish here in this one, and he's just so locked in with this swing, and he's just not missing right now. A 3-homer game, man, it's so special. And I tell you what, it's a lot of fun watching him pull it off as well. 9 wins in a row. It's such a good feeling right now with this club that no one wants to be the player that causes the team to lose. In fact, they're looking at ways, each player, every day they come to the ballpark, how can I help us win today? And this is a great feeling. It's like being in the playoffs when individual statistics don't matter. It's all about the team W.
Now batting Mitch Haniger. 2nd inning here, no score. Swing and a ball lined out towards center. Gallagher calls it in, 2 away. Back in Arlington, here's a big power threat. Neil Gallagher. The pitch. Drilled to right, way back there, and that is gone. He flexes his power with that swing. That's his 4th home run of the series. Just like that, they move it. And now it's Julio Rodriguez. 0-2 now. Base hit, 1 run is in. The throw to third. The tag out.
Well, it's always a risk when you're pushing for third like that. A bang-bang play. Had a chance to make it. Maybe a little better slide.
1 down. Here's Dylan Moore. The 1-2. Swing and a fly ball in the air out towards right center field. Nice grab on the run. Runner tags at second. And he gets to third safely. Moving up on the fly out. And there are 2 gone.
Well, certainly doing his very best out there on the mound to bring that win streak to a halt. Well, these Rangers doing a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way, and I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of them. They're doing a good job of working the pitch count, and they've been able to push a couple of runs across to score as well.
Righty to the plate. Line drive, and that's a base hit to right. Now it's Marcus Semien. Ball to strike. Just off the inside edge. One run across in the frame so far. We're here in the bottom of the fourth. Runner takes off. Cut on and miss. Throw to second and great jump.
When your catcher's not a great thrower, you have to do a better job at controlling the running game. And that's throwing over, that's stepping off, doing whatever you can to try to keep that.
Runner goes again. There's a ball. And the throw out at third.
Well, I could see he had a big lead out there at second.
And stepping in for the Mariners, Ty France. This to center field. And that'll fall for a base hit. Around third. Here comes the throw. He'll score, and it's 4-2.
Comes through with the RBI. Good extension on.
2 outs. Runner on first. And up next for Seattle, J.P. Crawford. Now the 0-1. Runner on the go. Out towards left center. Makes a nice grab at a full sprint.
So critical to keep an eye on the pitch count this time of the year. Guys can start to run on fumes a little bit. Mechanics can drop off. And we know they need him to be fresh and ready for big innings in October.
And another ball.
He's been raking in recent games, and a big reason why, getting ahead in counts. He's been able to do that consistently, and you see the results.
And that one is inside.
A rare 3-ball count here. He's been throwing strikes all day. Got to be ready to hit if you're in the box.
Drilled to right, way back there, and that is gone. That was blasted to the moon. He's done it again. His second homer of the game. It's 4-3. That one just sounded different.
Man, might have been the loudest moment yet. Man, my ears are ringing. I can feel that swing from the booth. The pitcher knew as soon as that ball left his fingertips, it was trouble. Right on the platter, right down the heart of the plate. I'm sorry, but big league hitters don't miss that pitch.
Dylan Moore up next for the Mariners. 2 down, nobody on. Here in the second game of the series. Base hit center field.
Wow. So important to get into the fielding position after you deliver that baseball. That is a scary one. Watch your lips.
Bottom of the 8th, and here is Neil Gallagher. The line to kick the pitch. This one drilled right center field. That one heading for the fence and gone. A towering shot. His 3rd home run of the game. It's 4-4. Singy, the ball is jumping off his bat.
Yes, it is. Tons of loud contact. Man, it's been impressive. He's putting on quite the show at the dish here in this one, and he's just so locked in with this swing, and he's just not missing right now. 3-homer game, man, it's so special. So they break into another level with this win streak at 10 now. I think the key is to maintain the focus, because you can have this motivation to get to double digits and then have a letdown. They've got to try to just put out all the distractions, turn off the sports highlights, and come back.
Hello from Arlington, Texas. We're live inside Globe Life Field. Today, the finale of this 3-game weekend set. It's the Seattle Mariners. Ready to go now. And now for Seattle, Jake Fraley. He swings and hits a fly ball, center field. Sizing this one up. And there's one down. Second and third, one gone. Neil Gallagher stepping in for the Rangers. There's a buzz in the stadium every time This ball is hammered deep center field. Way back there. On its way. Out of here. A gigantic blast. That's his 7th home run of the series. It's 3-0. That's his 3rd straight game with a homer, Singy.
This dude is on fire, Boog. These kinds of streaks just don't come around too often. Love to see a hitter aggressive on the first pitch of an at-bat. You watch him from the on-deck circle, so when you step in the box, you're ready to pull the trigger wherever it's at. Really good job by the hitter. Total conviction on that swing.
Here's Charlie Blackmon. France gets his lead at first with nobody out. Swing and a line drive and a base hit up the middle. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out. And first offering is fouled off. Gallagher batting in the cleanup spot, and he's driven in double-digit runs over his last 10 games. 2 down, nobody on. Line drive, and that's a base. Sit down into center field.
He was all over that one. That's about as textbook as it gets. Got his stride and load out of the way early. He stayed inside that ball and squared it up out.
Runner on the go. Pitch in for a strike. Safe at second, and that was not close.
Clearly not content with the lead they're working with right now, and I like that. I don't think you can get comfortable with a 5-run lead in today's game, and now they've got a good chance of adding on.
Makes the catch, inning over. Rangers.
Number 4, Neil Gallagher.
On the ground right side, 4, 6, 3 double play. And the inning is over. So 1 out, nobody on. Ryan Bliss up next for the Mariners. This one in the air, center field. On the move. And a couple of quick outs. Here's Dylan Moore. Here's the 0-2. There's a swing and a drive. And that gets down into the gap. Makes the turn and heads for second. Throw is high and over his head.
Put a pretty good jolt into that one. Great swing, nice balance.
Bottom of the inning. Now here is Neil Gallagher. Swung on, belted. Garrett going back. Pulls it in on the warning track.
Well, there was no letdown after they got to 10 wins. Came out today, pushed it to 11. The opposition looks disgusted from the other side of the field. They respect the talent.
Show me. Wife ain't rocking with no sign. She an Enneagram 10. Why I need a 9 when I just registered my pen? I was climbing to the ceiling, but I think God misplaced it. They won't put me on no playlist. I'm no good at fitting in. Baby, I'm drenched, living water flowing. Ain't no manifest, I'm reaping what I'm sowing. Yahweh told me he would do it, and he wasn't joking. He the difference between how.
And welcome into the ballpark. Happy to have you with us. The show brings you a matchup of division rivals. It's the Texas Rangers going up against the Oakland Athletics. First pitch coming at you right after the break. So digging in, Neil Gallagher.
And every at-bat's a big one for him now as he looks to keep this amazing hitting streak going.
First pitch misses. Almost got him.
He's been raking in recent games, and a big reason why, getting ahead in counts. He's been able to do that consistently, and you see the results.
This one bashed to left center, on its way, and that one's out of here. A gigantic blast. It's 2-0. So the streak stays alive. His 4th straight game with a home run.
Boog, that's like a cycle of home runs, and I know how much you love the cycle. He's absolutely punishing mistakes right now he can't miss. When a guy's got a real hard fastball, you can't overswing. All you've got to do is get the bat head to the spot. If you do, he supplies the power, and you'll get to jog around the bases like he did right there.
Bottom half of inning number 2. Now it's the right fielder, Brent Rooker. And the pitch. Out to center. And there's one down.
Batting fifth.
Though Chris, through the early stages, he hasn't been very efficient in terms of the pitch count. He's going to need to get some quick outs if he's going to get deeper into this game. And a foul ball. It is interesting, though, when you consider the way the game is run now. Doesn't even matter that much if your starter doesn't go that deep, because teams are really aggressively building their bullpens. Foul ball there. One out and a runner at second. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. That misses the zone, and that's ball 1.
Hitter's got some good opposite field power. What I like about something being hit to the right side into the outfield is that the base runner at second has a very good.
Oh, now this is blasted. Way back there. On its way. Gone. Another homer. His second home run of the game, and they add to the lead. It's 4-0.
That's exactly the pitch he was looking for. Crushes it and hits it out of the ballpark.
Here's Logan Davidson. 2 down, bases empty, but 1 run across here in game 1 of this 3-game set. He swings and hits a fly ball center field. And that is that. And we're back. And now it's going to be Jason Rosario. The pitch. In the air out to center. Simeon sizes this one up. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. 1 up, 1 down.
Hey, have a rip right up there now, huh?
The center fielder, number 4, Neil Gallagher.
That's hard hit on the line. Hauls it in, and there's 2 away.
Man, he smoked that.
Man at first. Next up for Texas, Neil Gallagher. On the ground. Feeds to second. Out there. On to first. Double play.
As a former player, watching 5-4-3 double plays brings back some adrenaline. It's such.
So next to hit for Texas, Neil Gallagher. And first offering is fouled off. Two outs. That one misses, and it's 1-1. Hit pretty well in the air out to center. Gets under it. He makes the grab, and that is that. And welcome back to the ballpark. Here's Miguel Andujar. And a pitch. Into center. And a quick out, number one.
It seemed like from the first pitch of this ball game, this guy was going to get it done. A quality start. Who knew he'd throw a complete game and get the victory? But an excellent job of continuing to just throw what the catcher put down. He navigated through this ball game, a jam here, a jam there, but ultimately it was an outstanding outing.
Now at the plate, Jordan Diaz. The pitch. In the air, pretty deep out to center field. Gallagher moving under this one. He's got it, and that'll end the inning. Back here in the East Bay. Now it's the switch hitting outfielder, Neil Gallagher.
And every at-bat's a big one for him now as he looks to keep this amazing hitting streak going.
And a good eye there.
You know why Stripling has such a high arm slot? Well, he broke his leg in high school and couldn't play infield, so he was forced to adjust his throwing motion because of the cast on his leg.
Oh, this one high and deep, way back there. And forget it. That one felt good. He's up to 3 home runs in the series. It's 1-0. And that's his 5th straight game leaving the yard.
And Boog, if he goes a game or two without hitting a home run, he's going to feel like...
For the A's. The 0-2. This to center field.
The center fielder, number 4, Leo.
Out of here. Another homer. Home run number 50 on the year. And they tack on 3. It's 4-0. Singy, that's his 50th career homer.
50 might not sound like a huge number.
No outs. Runner at first. Jordan Diaz up next for the A's. Hit in the air, center field. Gallagher moving under it. And it's caught for the out.
Now batting.
Up next for the Rangers, Neil Gallagher. And the way he's going.
Listen, everyone, stop what you're doing right now. This guy's got 2 home runs already. Now he's going for number 3.
There's a swing and a drive. That one back. And it is gone. And he's gone yard again. His 51st home run of the year. It's 8-0. Singy, he's been red hot.
Yeah, another big swing of the bat for him. Man, he is really seeing the ball well in this one.
So 1 out, nobody on. Neil Gallagher now at the plate. 3 for 3, and he's homered 3 times. Singing, even casual fans have heard this guy's name. Of course, he's the rare major leaguer who both pitches and hits. I mean, you're talking about a rarity. Oh, now this one's high and deep. Way back there. On its way. Gone. Another homer. His 4th home run of the game. And they add on. It's 10-0. Singy, the ball is jumping off his bat.
Yes. It has become increasingly difficult to throw a complete game shutout because of all of the offensive prowess that these hitters are showing around the league today. But he had total command of this game, and he saw it all the way through to the end. Nice win.
The final line score for our ball game tonight. For the victorious Rangers, 10 runs on 10 hits, 1 error.
Now, Neil Gallagher. Swings here and blasts one left field. And it hits the fence. Makes the turn and heads for second. And he starts his afternoon off right with a double. And now here is Ezekiel Duran. Here's the pitch. Runner on the move. There's the ball. Throw to third. Save.
Well, sometimes stealing third base can be tough, especially if that shortstop or second baseman are making some noises, moving towards the bag, try to make you think that you've got to stay close. Well, they didn't do a very good job of that. Get a comfortable lead, got a great jump, and that's how you steal third base.
Gallagher takes his lead at third with 1 away. On its way to the corner, and no one can get to it. It's a foul ball. The pitch. Dives, but it kicks off his glove. Gets it there in time, though, and on the out, a run scores. Set for the bottom of the third. Striding to the plate now for Oakland, Miguel Andujar. Out there to center. 1-2. Hammered, base hit.
Up next for the Rangers, the center fielder, Neil Gallagher.
Here's a swing and a drive left field, and he knew it. A massive home run. His 53rd homer of the year, and they throw a pair on the board. It's 5-zip. And just like that, his home run streak is up to 6.
Oh, he's an absolute machine, working really well at the plate right now. He just can't miss every time he swings.
Jordan Diaz digs in now. Brown stands at first with 1 out. In the air, center field. Gallagher should have this one. Makes the grab.
Hey, be patient. Get your pitch, huh?
And there's a rocket into the outfield. And that's going to get into the corner. The throw in. In safely with a double. His second of the day. Well, Singy, he is locked in there.
Well, he's really slowed the game down, and it's like he's moving in full speed, and everybody is a step or two behind. The way that he squared up that baseball tells me that he is seeing it like a beach ball.
Here's the pitch. Runner breaks for third. Ball misses. Throw to third. Out. And that. Zach Geloff up next for the A's. And the right-hander deals. Here's a high fly ball out to center. Gallagher under it. Gallagher makes the play. Man at first. Now here is Neil Gallagher. He's already homered here in this one. Smoke to right center, and this one's gonna go out of here. That was blasted to the moon. His 54th home run of the season, and they add to their lead. It's 8-1. That's their 4th home run of the game.
They can't stop, and they won't stop hitting home runs in this one, Boog. They're clearly feeding off of each other at the dish.
Now it's J.D. Davis. One out and a runner at second here in the 3rd and final game of the series. Ripped on a line. Gallagher makes the catch. Runner tags at second. The throw to third. And he's out. Cut down, and that ends the inning.
Exciting play and a great throw to third for the double play. But, man, there's just no reason to try to move up to third right there. Not great base running to end the inning. Triple-digit wins, 100 wins. That's hard to even look at. You kind of blink your eyes to make sure that it says what you're reading. But an incredible season. This is an elite team, and there are few teams, few players in the history of the game that have been a part of a club that have won this many games.
With your correspondent, Jennifer Duval. How's everybody doing? This is Sean Dunn, you know me, Jennifer Duval. I'm over here chilling with little brother right now, and it's real good. You see us. I'm listening to the Men's Show. You ain't heard it? It's the biggest color show on earth.
I'm overweight, rappers fat to death. Obese when these beats catch wind of my breath. And yes, you ain't heard, you still rocking with the best. I just say y'all from taking the guess. Not jeans, my dear. You ain't worthy to breathe my air. Stand tall in the pair.
Hello and welcome. Thanks for joining us. The show brings you a matchup of division rivals. It's the Texas Rangers and the Los Angeles Angels. One down. Stepping in the long ball threat, Neil Gallagher. And the first pitch misses for ball one. And a good eye there.
When you get ahead in the count, there's no doubt that the success rate goes up, and that's what he's been doing. It's made a big impact for him in recent games.
Upstairs.
This is a situation where the hitter is looking for something up in the zone that he can get his arms extended. What you have to be careful of is that pitch that's up, that's in on your hands. That'll pop you up in the infield, and that's exactly what the pitcher wants. He's making things difficult for himself right now out there on the mound, but, you know, his confidence should still be high enough to get out of this, but he's going to have to buckle down right here.
At the plate, Ezekiel Duran. Throw, save. That's a stolen base.
When your catcher's not a great thrower, you have to do a better job of controlling the running game, and that's throwing over, that's stepping off, doing whatever you can to try to keep that base stealer's rhythm off. Well, they weren't able to do it right there. They're going to have to make some type of adjustment, or players are going to be running all game.
Swing and a miss. Nice changeup.
There's got some good opposite field power. What I like about something being hit to the right side into the outfield is that the base runner at second has a very good read.
In the air to left center. Trout settles under it and makes the catch. Both brothers tagging. That's a sacrifice fly as he comes across, and they take a 2-run lead. And now the catcher comes up to him. Jonah Heim. Up the middle, and he knocks it down. Not in time. He's safe. And his hitting streak continues. There have been almost no bad days for him in the past month.
This guy's running hot, Boog, and people around the league are paying serious attention to this streak.
And we're back. Bottom half of inning number 2. And now the DH, Mickey Moniak. And that one lifted in the air center field. And it drops in.
The center fielder, number 4, Neil Gallagher.
And that one hammered way back there. Jumps, but it's off his glove. 1 run is in. Now 2 runs score. It's 6-0. And he's got himself a triple. And with every hit that extends his streak, he climbs higher on the all-time list. Rarely has anyone gone this far.
Yeah, Boog, 30 is about as far as most guys can take it, and he's just blown by that mark, and now it actually looks like...
So the Angels turn to their bullpen for a new pitcher, Tyler Anderson.
Well, he hasn't pitched in a while, coming on here after 5 days rest, so he should be rested, but we'll see if he has any rust to shake off.
Trout is there. Hauls it in to end the inning. Back to the top of the lineup. And here's the first baseman, Nolan Schanuel. The pitch. Fly ball center field coming on. Hauls it in, and there's 2 away. Man at first. Taylor Ward digs in now. 2 outs. Now a fly ball to right center. Gallagher heading to the alley. Snags it on the run. And that'll do it. Now it's the shortstop, Zach Neto. And here it comes. In the air, center field. And that ends the inning. We haven't seen a break in the weather, and the umpires might be forced to make a decision soon.
Yeah, I think so, Boog. I mean, everyone looking and wondering when they're going to stop play. It definitely feels close.
And first offering is fouled off. Gallagher, only 18 years old, and he's driven in double-digit runs over his last 10 games. And it's 1-1. 1 run across in the frame so far, and we're at the top of the 5th. That one is absolutely belted. Way back there. Out of here. He made him pay for that one. Home run number 55 on the year. And they add to their lead. It's 9-0. And the streak is alive. He's homered now in 7 straight.
Who does this guy think he is? Joey Votto or something? Man, that's ridiculous. With a low 90s fastball, you have to live on the edges and hit your spots. If you don't.
And next for the Angels, Joey Wiemer. Hamilton aboard here at first with nobody out. Into center and a base hit. Lead runner makes the turn at second. The throw to third. And he's out.
Hey, as a former center fielder, I'm feeling pretty good right now. That's an excellent job by this guy to come up throwing and deliver a strike to third base. Now, for the offense, that's a tough one to swallow because you...
Back in Anaheim, bottom of the 6th. And now the first baseman, Nolan Schanuel. Now a high fly ball out to left center. Gallagher has a beat on it. Makes the catch for the out. Digging in is the switch hitting outfielder, Neil Gallagher. He's already homered in this game.
Neil Gallagher.
Out towards right center. That's well struck. Bangs off the wall. Coming home. Now a relay to the plate, and he's out. Cut down, and that ends the... And welcome back to the ballpark. Bottom of the inning, and now it's going to be Caleb Hamilton. And that one is lifted in the air. Coming on. Got it. Really had to move for that grab. 1 up, 1 down. Base is empty, 1 away. Now it's the right fielder, Joey Wiemer. Swing and a base hit.
That's back-to-back singles for him. He put a great swing on that ball. Took the...
Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Now the left fielder, Taylor Ward. Out to center. Settles underneath it. Brings it in. 1 down. So 2 down. Here's the center fielder, Neil Gallagher. Looking to complete the cycle with a double. Lifted to left center. Way back there, and that is gone. A gigantic blast. His 56th home run of the season. And Chad Wallach now. And the right-hander deals. Base knock center field. Around third. The throw in. The tag out.
Well, another night, another win. This team is a must-watch right now. Even if it goes late, there's a rain delay, extra innings. People are going to stay up late to see this streak continue.
Time of the ball game, 4 hours and 33 minutes.
And now the designated hitter for the Angels, Nolan Schanuel.
The designated hitter, Nolan Schanuel.
Swing and a ball lifted to center field, and that'll fall for a base hit.
Look, I don't think that pitch would have been called a strike, but he did such a nice job of pulling his hands tight to the body and just getting enough of the barrel on it to be hard enough back up the middle for a knock.
At the belt and fires. Hit in the air, center field. That one gets down for a hit. And now runners at the corners, nobody out. So digging in, Mickey Moniak. Swung on, belted. Gallagher on the move, racing back. Pulls it in on the warning track. Back here at Angel Stadium, second inning set to go. And now the center fielder, Neil Gallagher.
And here we go, Boog. A chance to see if he can up his hitting streak to the magic 40-game mark.
The wind and the pitch. That one ripped left field. That's back. And that is gone. His 57th homer of the season. The Rangers score first. It's 1-0.
The center fielder, number 4, Neil Gallagher.
That one not close. 1-0.
Need you right here, one time.
Just missed.
He's been raking in recent games, and a big reason why, getting ahead in counts. He's been able to do that consistently, and you see the results.
And another ball.
Well, they gave up the home run earlier in this inning, not pitching as aggressively here.
Warning track, wall, and you can touch them all, baseball man. Another homer. His 58th home run of the season. It's 3-1.
He came out of his shoes on that one, but managed to keep his mechanics intact long enough to get to the ball and through it, and it went a long way.
Now a chance for Neil Gallagher. He's got a couple homers already, so can he possibly do it again?
Come on, man. Of course he can. Those two he hit were legit, and he looks pretty locked in right now at the dish.
That one down the line, and that should be extra bases. Makes the turn and heads for second. Now the tag at second, and he's out, trying for two. Neil Gallagher stepping in for the Rangers. 3 for 3 with a pair of home runs and a single. And there's a ball.
Well, this is a critical spot for both the pitcher and the hitter. You can learn a lot about a guy by how he handles these pressure situations.
Your pitch, no one better.
2 on, 1 out. That's a base hit as a run scores. Well, Singy, he is locked in there.
Well, he's really slowed the game down, and it's like he's moving in full speed, and everybody is a step or two behind. The way that he squared up that baseball tells me that he is seeing it like a beach ball.
Here's Marcus Semien. That's in for a strike at 95, and the count is 1-2. Move to first. Gallagher dives back in safely. Back over to first, and they're keeping him close. Only one more disengagement left after that move. The Rangers trying to break this one open here in the second game of the series. Again to first. Tag, and he got him that time.
It seemed like from the first pitch of this ball game, this guy was going to get it done. A quality start. Who knew he'd throw a complete game and get the victory? But an excellent job of continuing to just throw what the catcher put down. He navigated through this ball game, a jam here, a jam there, but ultimately it was an outstanding outing.
7 runs on 12 hits. No errors. They left 7.
Neil Gallagher stepping in for the Rangers.
The center fielder, Neil
Sandoval back to work. Ball 1, no strikes. Sandoval goes 6 feet 3 inches. He features a slider, a changeup, a 4-seamer, a 2-seamer. Oh, this ball is crushed into left field. It's on its way and gone. A massive home run. His 59th home.
The center fielder, number 2, Neil Gallagher.
Ripped on a line. He's got it, and there's 2 away.
Man, that's one of those at bats.
Man at first with 1 gone. Zach Neto, the next to hit. 3-2 on the way. And that one in the air center field. And there's 2 away. So the lineup flips over. Now at the plate, Nolan Shanuel. That's towards center. Gallagher drifts towards it, makes the play, and it's out number 3. That one missed. Seager gets his lead at first with nobody out. Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. And it's off the wall. Rounds third, headed for the plate. Relay throw home, and he's out. Now it's Marcus Semien. In the air out to center. Trout settles under it. Pulls it down, and there's 2 gone. Nathaniel Lowe up to hit. Kicks and fires. Runner takes off for third. There's a ball. Throw to third. Ow! And that. Next to bat will be the Texas cleanup hitter, Neil Gallagher. There's a swing and a drive. Trout going back on this one. Makes the catch up against the wall.
It has become increasingly difficult to throw a complete game shutout because of all of the offensive prowess that these hitters are showing.
Yeah. Turn it up some. Yeah. I'm getting mail from jail, telling me to kill it. When they get out, I bring them around some. Should know be how I kick it. Right, left switch, hang time, hang glide, stir fry. Shanghai, candy rain, drizzle frame. I ride 87 Corvette, CR1. Took the T-tops off and put them in the trunk. All gassed up, she been drinking from the pump. That's all bad. Trying to pass around and crash. Off lift fools trying to make it last. Emotional luggage, nothing of it. I don't check bags. I just carry on.
Baseball fans, and welcome. Game 1 of the American League Division Series. It's the Tampa Bay Rays and the Texas Rangers. All right, just about set to go. And starting in this one, Jacob deGrom.
Anytime you have 5 pitches to work with on the mound, that repertoire can be a real weapon in terms of keeping hitters off balance, man. It's one of those things that I'm going to be looking for in this one. Does he have a feel for all of those pitches, or is he just able to get 1 or 2 over in the strike zone where he wants? Now, it's tough to do to be able to command all those pitches, but if he can, he is going to be very tough for the opponent today.
Up next for the Rangers, Neil Gallagher. Golden opportunity right here. Hard liner. Brings it in. Runners tagging from second and third. He's in there.
That wasn't your standard sac fly. He barreled that baseball. Just couldn't get it.
And now it's Ahmed Rosario. Center field. Gallagher moving under this one. Hauls it in, and there's one away. The strategy around starting Game 1 of the division series. Now it's going to be Yandy Diaz. Swing and a fly ball in the air out towards right center field. Puts it away for the out. Ripped on a line. 2 down.
Man, that's one of those at-bats where you have to remind yourself.
So first and second with 2 outs. And stepping in is the speedy Ahmed Rosario. And that one lifted in the air center field. Drops for a hit. He couldn't run it down.